أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم وإذا مس الإنسان ضر دعا ربه منيبا إليه ثم إذا خوله نعمة منه نسي ما كان يدعو إليه من قبل وجعل لله أندادا ليضل عن سبيله قل تمتع بكفرك قليلا إنك من أصحاب النار صدق الله العظيم. This is the ayah number 8 from Surah Az-Zomar. وإذا مس الإنسان ضر دعا ربه منيبا إليه. When a distress or an affliction touches the man, he cries to his Lord. دعا ربه منيبا إليه. He turning to him in repentance. دعا ربه منيبا إليه. ثم إذا خوله نعمة منه. But once he bestows upon him a favor from himself, خوله نعمة منه, a favor from God. When Allah sent him a favor, نسي ما كان يدعو إليه من قبل. He forgets what he cried and prayed for earlier. نسي ما كان يدعو إليه من قبل. He remembers his God when he suffers affliction, but after that, when he reaches the time of ease, when he has been relieved from that distress, he forgets his Lord. Even he forgets his praying to his Lord. نسي ما كان يدعو إليه من قبل. In previous lectures we told about it. نسي ما كان يدعو إليه من قبل. This swing from one condition to another, this is an aspect of man's disbelief. نسي ما كان يدعو إليه من قبل. And the man is such an ungrateful person, such an ungrateful thing. نسي ما كان يدعو إليه من قبل. And at the previous lecture we said that not all the people like this way, not all of them alike, but some of them they think about it, they contemplate about it, and they reach to another conclusion, and they not do the same again and again and again, but they change their way, and they began to remember their God, and they began to remember that their God, their Creator, can give them any affliction in any time. So they should be prepare themselves. They should be ready, and they should obey to their Lord, and they should find the way to their Lord to please Him, and to set up a true bond with God in order to please Him. This part of people, the righteous people, and another part of people, they are the deniers. They, no matter how many distress covers them, how many distress passes on them, no matter, they are after all distress, after all affliction, when they reach the time of ease, they forget their Lord, no matter how many distress they suffers. So they are the deniers. They deny the distress, they deny the affliction, they deny their God's powerful effect on them every time. They deny their prayer during the time of affliction. When they reach to time of ease, immediately they turn away from their God, they forget Him. These are the deniers, and these are the evil peoples that Allah will put them in hellfire, because they didn't change their way, they didn't change their behavior about God. And even if they lived more than their span of life. They will not change their way. So they want to say to Allah Azza wa Jalla, we do not want to be obedient to you. Whenever we find any place, any free place for us, we will deny you. We want to deny you. So when we reach the time of ease, when we relieve us from any distress, we will turn from you. We will turn away from you. These are the deniers. These are the kuffars who covers the truth every time. Whenever he reached to truth, whenever he understands a reality, whenever he realizes the truth in time of affliction, but after that time, when he reached the time of ease, he denies it. These are the deniers. And we know that most of the people, most of the human entity in this way, they want to deny their Lord. Most of them, وَأَكْثَرُهُمُ الْكَافِرُونَ, most of them are the deniers. So a small part of the human entity reaches to conclusion, contemplate about the matter, and after some distress, after some affliction, he changes his way to his Lord and do not return to sin again. Do not return to deny their Lord again. Try to set up a new way with God. Try to find a true way with his Creator and began to seek the truth and began to sacrifice in this way. These are the righteous people. And we believe that Allah will never lose such people. Allah will show them His guidance, and Allah will put them to His hidayah, to His real and true way. Allah will not mislead them. Whom the people Allah mislead? The people who wants to be misled. The people who do not want the truth, Allah sends the Satans to them. Allah sends the shayateen to them. أَلَمْ تَرَ أَنَّا أَرْسَلْنَا الشَّيَاطِينَ عَلَى الْكَافِرِينَ. Do you not see? We send the shayateen, we send the Satans to the people who denies the truth. عَلَى الْكَافِرِينَ. Or in another ayah, وَمَنْ يَعْشُ عَنْ ذِكْرِ الرَّحْمَنِ. The one who do not want to see his Lord's ayats, who do not want to remember his Lord, the one who do not want to remember his Creator. وَمَنْ يَعْشُ عَنْ ذِكْرِ الرَّحْمَنِ نُقَيِّضْ لَهُ شَيْطَانًا. We send a shaitan, a Satan to him, and we make them close friend. فَهُوَ لَهُ قَرِينٌ. After that, they will all together, and the Satan will give him whatever he wants. He wants to deny his Lord, he will give him many theories to deny him and to forget about him. This is the way of the deniers. But the way of the people who wants the truth, who seek the truth, Allah will never lose them. Allah will never make them mislead. Allah will bring His guidance to them. وَالَّذِينَ جَاهَدُوا فِينَا لَنَهْدِيَنَّهُمْ سُبُلَنَا. The peoples who spend efforts in our way, who sacrifice from his time and from his money and from his health to find the truth, not sitting, standing, looking, seeking for the truth. Allah Azza wa Jalla said, لَنَهْدِيَنَّهُمْ سُبُلَنَا. Indeed, we will lead them to our truth. We will show them our guidance. We will guide them. Don't doubt. Allah will guide the people, will guide the person who wants to be guided. This is the way of Allah. This is the wisdom of Allah. This is the wisdom of our Creator. And I believe that in anywhere in the world, any man who think about it, and when he asks himself, my Creator, if I want the truth, He should guide me. He should be just. Look how he created this world. He's already clear that he is the just. He knows the just, and he will be just. He will be deal justly to his servants, to his creatures. And if I'm the one who wants the truth, I should believe that my Creator will show me the truth, and only I should work for it. I should look for it, not deny it, not ignore it, not overlook it. This is the way of kufr, denying, overlooking of the truth, not looking for it, or even staying away. This is the way of kufr. Allah Azza wa Jalla blames them in the Quran many times. The people who do not want to look for the truth, or the people who stay away from the truth, who do not interest about this issue, the people who only interested in this life, eating and living only. But Allah Azza wa Jalla blames them. We gave you the ears, the eyes, the hearts to contemplate, to understand, to realize this life, and to seek for the truth. So the people, not all of them is denier, not all of them ungrateful, but some of the people, righteous people. But in this ayah, number 8, Allah Azza wa Jalla continues to talk about the deniers. And He forgets نسي ما كان يدعو إليه من قبل. He forgets what he cried and prayed for earlier. من قبل. وجعل لله أندادا. And not stop there. And he began to set up rivals to Allah. جعل لله أندادا. He wanted to set up some rivals, some equals to Allah Azza wa Jalla. Andada. And that means you can use it as God. Andad, equals to God. And it's not 1, 2, there is no limit. Andad. وَجَعَلَ لِلَّهِ أَنْدَادًا. If there is something and you deal with it just such a God, like God, it means that this is a thing, you see it as God. You, for example, if you pray to it, if you want something from it, if you think that He can bring some benefit to you, or if you think that He can take away from you some harmful things, if you think that it means acknowledging some beings as equal to God. This is a partnership to God. If the man associates some things with Allah in this way, it means that he is setting up some rivals to Allah Azza wa Jalla. And from this ayah we understand that the man is not stopping at that point, only forgetting about the God. No, he did not stop there, and stop some more steps, and began to associate some things, some beings with Allah Azza wa Jalla. Na'udhu billah. This is shirk. This is the end of the evil way. وَجَعَلَ لِلَّهِ أَنْدَادًا. He claims that some beings equals to Allah Azza wa Jalla. وَجَعَلَ لِلَّهِ أَنْدَادًا. He puts some things, no matter if it's living being or if it's like idol, just like in the early days of Jahiliyyah, or any personality or anything. It may take many different shapes, many different forms, some of which are settled. But the important thing here is that the humankind should know that there is only one creator and there is only one controller over the life. If he go beyond this belief and began to think that there is some people or some things can bring some benefit to me, or can take away from me some harmful things, it means that he started to think some new gods beside Allah Azza wa Jalla. But the person here in this ayah, وَجَعَلَ لِلَّهِ أَنْدَادًا, he is the one who sets up these idols. He is the first one who began such things in the society. وَجَعَلَ لِلَّهِ أَنْدَادًا لِيُضِلَّ عَنْ سَبِيلِهِ, to mislead others. لِيُضِلَّ عَنْ سَبِيلِهِ. Look, we forget the person who was crying to Allah Azza wa Jalla. He began to set up a new religion. He began to set up some equals to Allah Azza wa Jalla. He does such things in times of ease, when he feel himself free from Allah Azza wa Jalla, when he feel himself not in need to Allah Azza wa Jalla. كَلَّا إِنَّ الْإِنسَانَ لَيَطْغَى, the man, the person, do not do evil things until what? أَنْ رَآهُ اسْتَغْنَى, when he see himself free from Allah Azza wa Jalla, he began to crime, he began to sin, because in that situation he feels that Allah Azza wa Jalla cannot take revenge from him, cannot do anything from him, to him. When he feels himself free from Allah Azza wa Jalla, when he feels his health, when he take pleasure of himself, he began to think that Allah Azza wa Jalla is away from me and I can do anything I want. Dead end. This is the dead end of that person. And at that point, he alleged that there is some beings as equals to Allah Azza wa Jalla, some partnerships as equals to Allah Azza wa Jalla. He puts them before the society and say to them, this is our gods beside Allah. We will invoke them, and they will take our invokes to Allah Azza wa Jalla, and we will reach to the benefit we will reach to the benefit in a short time. We will not wait like when we cry to Allah Azza wa Jalla. We wait many times. But these alleged equals, when they intermediate between us and Allah Azza wa Jalla, Allah Azza wa Jalla will send His favors to us more speedily, and in a short of time. We will not wait much. And these idols will invoke to Allah Azza wa Jalla on our behalf. وَجَعَلَ لِلَّهِ أَنْدَادًا لِيُضِلَّ عَنْ سَبِيلِهِ. He does such things to mislead the others. And when you look to the history, there is many dictators. There is many dictators. When they wanted to take advantage of the people, when they wanted to use them as slaves, they invented a new religion. This is the short way to reach their aim. And they put a new religion before the society. And all of that religions is based on shirk. And there is idols, and there is many powerful peoples in that religions. The people in that religions fear from everything, and they can do anything, because that religion is man-made. And the one who puts the religion, he aims something. He wants to use the people, to take their wealth and to use them in his way, for his purpose. And But it is not one-sided relationship. There is another side, and the people who wants and who accepts this religion, they are abandoning, they are leaving Allah, the religion of Tawheed. They are leaving their mind. They are leaving and ignoring and denying their hearts. Why? Because that religion is more simple to them, and that religion is easy to them. There is no limits in that religion. There is no sins in that religion. You can do whatever you want. Only when you give your money or some of your money to that one who sets up that rivals, that new religion, it's okay. He will not do anything from you, and he does not want some worships from you. That is beneficial relationship between the one who put the religion and between the society. So it's not one-sided relationship. When we look to the Quran, we see that the people, ad-du'afa, Allah Azza wa Jalla mentioned about them, about the society, the overwhelming part of the society, ad-du'afa, the weakened part. And the other part is al-sadat, al-kubara. This is the al-mala, the ones who put the religion, who rules the society. In that dialogues, in the ayats, Allah Azza wa Jalla informs us that each part blames the others. وَقَالَ الضُّعَفَاءُ رَبَّنَا آتِهِمْ ضَعْفَيْنِ مِنَ الْعَذَابِ. O Allah, the weakened part of the society said to Allah, O Allah, give to our rulers more punishment than us. Give them twice punishment, twice torment than us, because they misled us. They did mislead us in the world. So they should take the big part of the adab. This is the theory of the du'afa. But look what the rulers said in that time. They said, مَا كَانَ لَنَا عَلَيْكُمْ مِنْ سُلْطَانٍ. There was no authority for us over you. بَلْ كُنْتُمْ مُجْرِمِينَ. Nay, you were the evil people. You were evil, and you accepted when you invited you to some rivals beside Allah Azza wa Jal. When we invented new religion, we invited you. You were the people who buy this new religion. If you didn't buy it, maybe we will return, or maybe we would give up that religion. So it's not only our mate. You are our partner in that religion. It was from two sides. You accepted it. It's true that we invented, but we invent something when we recognized that there is need in this society to some religions. And after that, when we noticed that need, we invent some idols and new kind of religion. So do not blame us. That sin, not only from us, but you were also sinner like us. So when these people setting up some idols and misleading the people, do not think that the people is innocent in this situation. No, they are leaving and abandoning their mind and their hearts when they accepting some idols or some things or some peoples as a God or as a partnership beside Allah Azza wa Jalla. Allah Azza wa Jalla will ask them, how did you accept this? How come? Did not you think about it? How can you think that he can bring some benefit to you? How can you think that, how can you associate such thing with me? Allah Azza wa Jalla will ask him, I gave you an eyes and ears and hearts. I give you a brain. Why didn't you use them? So they are sinners also. And the people who sets up the rivals, they are like the people who bring some, like the merchants people who bring some things that there is need to them in that society. I remember an example to this situation in the Quran. After the Bani Israel, the son of Israel, after they passed the sea in a miraculous fashion, they saw some peoples worshipping some idols, and even though they saw big miracles from Allah Azza wa Jalla, even though Allah Azza wa Jalla saved them from Fir'aun and his tortures, even though they saw many ayats of Allah Azza wa Jalla, when they saw the people who worship some idols, immediately they said to, they requested their prophets, I mean Moses alayhi salam, they requested him saying that, اجعل لنا إلها كما لهم آلهة. Set up some rivals to us like those. اجعل لنا إلها كما لهم آلهة. In that point, in that situation, in that case, Moses said to them, قال إنكم قوم تجهلون. You are an ignorant people. You are such an ignorant people. This is a big ignorance. How can you want from me some idols to worship? أليس الله بكاف عبده? Isn't Allah adequate? Isn't Allah enough to His servants? How can you demand such things to worship? Look, notice that there is a demand in that society among the son of Israel. They want some idols to worship. And later on, after Moses alayhi salam, peace and blessings of Allah be upon him, after he left his people and went to Tur to take some wahi from Allah Azza wa Jalla, someone, his name Samiri, said to them, bring your, gather your goldens, bring me your goldens. And he made an idol in a shape of cow to them, and said to them, هَذَا إِلَهُكُمْ وَإِلَهُ مُوسَى. This is your God, and this is the God of Musa. فَنَسِيَ. He forgot it here. This is your ilah. And the people didn't say to that man, whose name Samiri, how can you say that this is your ilah? At that point, Harun alayhi salam said to them, Inna rabbakum ar-Rahmanu. Your Lord is Rahman, the one who is merciful, the one who created everything with His mercy. Your Lord is Allah, the only one God. How can you allege such things as a God beside Allah Azza wa Jalla? فَاتَّبِعُونِي, obey me. Do not obey that one. Do not obey the Samiri. Obey me. فَاتَّبِعُونِي وَأَطِيعُوا أَمْرِي. But the sons of Israel did not obey Harun alayhi salam, Aaron alayhi salam. They obeyed the Samiri. and they began to worship that cow over there. How come? Look, is the Samiri, yes, the Samiri, the one who made up the cow, the idol, but can we allege that he is the only one sinner in that position? The sin, all of it entirely belongs to the Samiri, can we say? No. Samiri, first of all, notice that there is some people among the son of Israel wants idols. They wanted it purely, they wanted it plainly from Moses alayhi salam. So they are already searching idols. They are already willingly wants to abandon the Tawheed, wants to leave the Tawheed, wants to ignore the oneness of Allah Azza wa Jalla. And at that situation, Allah sent the Samri to them. So the base is important. The base is the society. If there is a zulm, if there is a shirk, a kufr, it comes from the society itself. The people who made some theory, who comes with this theory before the society, they are only like the merchants people who comes with some luggage or some things to sell them to the society. But the people who want, who demand, and who buy that things is the society. So the du'afa is important. The society itself is important. So we do not understand this ayah. لِيُضِلَّ عَنْ سَبِيلِ. Some people sets up rivals and mislead the society. You may think that the society is innocent in this relationship. No. وَمِنَ النَّاسِ مَنْ يَشْتَرِي لَهْوَ الْحَدِيثِ. There is some people who buy some things which is in vain, no any value, some words which has no value. They pay money to it. But Allah Azza wa Jalla sends to them the truth, the wahi, and they do not want to read it. They do not want to even give any heed, give any attention to it. They pay for the batil, they pay for the illness, and they do not take the cure without money. So the society, the people who pay is important. وَجَعَلَ لِلَّهِ. Yes, those the people who sets up the rivals, they are misleading the society. Yes, it's true, but there is a very important reality. We should not overlook it. The society itself wants to take that misguidance willingly. لِيُضِلَّ عَنْ سَبِيلِ. So both of sides is in crime. Both of them are sinner, and Allah Azza wa Jalla will chastise them according His just. قَالَ لِكُلٍّ ضِعْفٌ وَلَكِنْ لَا تَعْلَمُونَ. When the weak people in Jahannam, in hellfire, when they invoked to Allah Azza wa Jalla and wanted Him to give more adhab, more torment to the rulers, Allah Azza wa Jalla said, قَالَ لِكُلٍّ ضِعْفٌ. There is a degree of adhab to everyone. وَلَكِنْ لَا تَعْلَمُونَ. But you do not know. You do not know about it. But there is a degree of adhab for everyone. Everyone feels the adhab according his crimes. قَالَ لِكُلٍّ ضِعْفٌ. Don't worry. Allah Azza wa Jalla is just, and He will fulfill His justice everywhere. قَالَ لِكُلٍّ ضِعْفٌ وَلَكِنْ لَا تَعْلَمُونَ. When the person reached the time of ease, he began to cry more and more. And at the end, وَجَعَلَ لِلَّهِ أَنْدَادًا. This is the maximum point in his crimes. وَجَعَلَ لِلَّهِ أَنْدَادًا. At the end, he begins to claim some things as equal to Allah Azza wa Jalla. وَجَعَلَ لِلَّهِ أَنْدَادًا لِيُضِلَّ عَنْ سَبِيلِهِ, to mislead the people from the way of Allah Azza wa Jalla. But be sure that He will not mislead any person who seek the truth. He will not able to mislead any single person who wants the truth from Allah Azza wa Jalla, who looks for the truth from Allah Azza wa Jalla. So He will mislead only the people who wants the misguidance, who is ready to pay for misguidance. لِيُضِلَّ عَنْ سَبِيلِهِ. We should be aware when we read the Quran that Allah Azza wa Jalla is Al-Hakim. Al-Hakim means the one who does whatever He do within a wisdom, not in vain, not randomly, but in wisdom. So Allah Azza wa Jalla, whenever do something, He do in wisdom. There is no one in any society did misled by some people randomly. No, Allah Azza wa Jalla, if He wants the truth, Allah will bring the truth before Him, anywhere in the world. So the people who efforts day and night in everywhere to mislead the people from the way of Allah Azza wa Jalla will only successful over the people like themselves, or the people who is ready, or who looks for some such theories to abandon the way of Allah Azza wa Jalla. So they only will reach to their customers. لِيُضِلَّ عَنْ سَبِيلِ. Allah is such a Hakim, has a wisdom. He brings them together. There is a coincidence between the seller and between the buyer. قُلْ تَمَتَّعْ بِكُفْرِكَ قَلِيلًا. Say, you invented a new religion in your way after reflection, after you forget your God, and you set up some rivals and began to earn money in this society, and the people behind you, they are following you, they are giving you money, and you are opening them many new folds in sin. Both of the sides is okay in this relationship. قُلْ تَمَتَّعْ بِكُفْرِكَ قَلِيلًا. Okay, if you want this, if you are okay with this new situation, take pleasure of yourselves for a while. قُلْ تَمَتَّعْ. Enjoy yourself. بِكُفْرِكَ, in your disbelief, with your disbelief. قَلِيلًا, a while. Brief time, short time. قَلِيلًا, it will not long. It will not endure longly. It will be short. قُلْ تَمَتَّعْ بِكُفْرِكَ قَلِيلًا. You want to show us that you are an ungrateful person, and when you reach time of ease, you will deny Allah Azza wa Jalla. You will not know Him. You will not consider Him. You will live as if there is no God, and you will set up your own religion. You want to show us your characteristic, your negative characteristic. Okay, this is the way, and this is the place in dunya you can show it. تَمَتَّعْ بِكُفْرِكَ قَلِيلًا, and enjoy yourself for a while. So we should understand that the life in this life, in this life is brief, and any enjoyment in this life is brief, no matter how long it endures. But Allah Azza wa Jalla especially said to those people, because this is the end this is the last chance of them, and they will never enjoy themselves after this life. So enjoy yourself. This is the last chance. You will not see any failure after this life. So enjoy yourself, because this is the end. أقول قولي هذا وأستغفر الله العظيم لي ولكم ولسائر المؤمنين. ربنا لا تؤاخذنا إن نسينا واخطأنا، ربنا ولا تحمل علينا إصرا كما حملته على الذين من قبلنا، ربنا ولا تحملنا ما لا طاقة لنا به، واعف عنا واغفر لنا وارحمنا أنت مولانا فانصرنا على القوم الكافرين. والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله تعالى وبركاته.